take 15. Just kidding. Take maybe 3. All right. Coffee. Think of every excuse I can not to do this video. Today, I'm going to share with you 6 reasons why gardening has already helped my mental health. And I haven't even started my garden yet. So here we go. The first way that gardening has already improved my mental health is stress reduction. Simply going through my seeds gave me a sense of excitement and has reduced my anxiety and stress because I know that I'm about to have a garden again this year. And for the first time in 4 years, 2021 was the last time that I grew anything, I think, whether it was microgreens. I might have grown microgreens after that, but the last time I had a garden was 2021. The second way that gardening or the prospect of having a garden has already helped my mental health is mood enhancement. It kind of goes with the stress reduction. When you're outside, just being outside more is helpful, even though I know it's cold and probably snowy for a lot of you right now. Today it's 60 degrees here in LA. That's lower Alabama for those of you who don't know. But it is supposed to turn off cold again this weekend, so it's really up and down here. However, I'm in zone 8B, so we do tend to have an earlier spring than most of the country. The third way that gardening has already improved my mental health is mindfulness and focus. I have something to be focused on. I've been looking through my seeds, trying to figure out what I'm going to plant. I have never done a winter garden before. I have done, well, in the here in the South, I wouldn't even call it winter sowing because I could have a crop here all year round. And I've never done that before. So I am going to try to find some cold hardy crops to maybe get in a quick winter. My neighbors are in the background. See, focus, focus, focus. Anyway, being mindful and having focus on what you're doing in the moment also helps reduce stress and anxiety because you're not thinking about that if you're thinking about the task at hand. The fourth way that gardening has helped my mental health is physical activity. Even though I really haven't been out here much, I've walked my yard more than I have in the past long time. That's a technical term for those of you who don't know, a long time, okay? So I have been outside more. I have mentioned this in a previous video, but I wouldn't say that it's agoraphobia. And I am not a doctor and I've not been diagnosed by anyone, but I'm not agoraphobic. But I do have social anxiety. I'm okay once I get out, like somewhere with my husband, for example, like a restaurant, and I'm okay around a few people, but I cannot do the grocery store, like a Walmart or something like that. It's just, I don't know. For some reason, I just can't go in there. I can't remember the last time I went into a Walmart. It's probably been, I may have gone in one time last year. I really can't remember. So anyway, I kind of have some social anxiety on a larger scale. So going outside is kind of a big deal for me. The fifth way that gardening has already helped my mental health is a connection to nature, which also goes with the physical activity. These are all interconnected. I may have already said that. Am I repeating myself? Maybe. But just being grounded, literally walking on the earth, helps us give you a sense of, or has given me a sense of calm and peacefulness. And my backyard is my oasis, really. I mean, it's just a backyard, but to me, it's my sanctuary, and I am very attached to it. The sixth way that gardening has already helped my mental health is a sense of purpose and achievement. I've already, like I said, I haven't even planted anything yet, but I already know that once I start planting seeds, they will grow. And it gave me great pride when I was growing microgreens regularly and my garden for the 2 years that I did, I felt a great sense of achievement, and it made me feel good to be able to pull food out of my garden or off my countertop to put in front of me and my husband. And I did actually share vegetables with some of my friends and neighbors. So those are the ways so far that I'm already coming back to life, so to speak. All right, let's talk about my plans for the garden. It is January the 16th, and I just put together, it didn't take long, these Mr. Stackies is what they're called. They were in my garage in a box. They had never been opened. I bought them in 2022. There are 20. Yes, there are 4 pockets in each level. My math today ain't mathing. And 5 levels. So 4 times 5 is 20. Do I get a prize? Okay, so 4 times 5 is 20. So I have 20 spaces in each of those to plant something. They're not very big. I was actually thinking about putting some strawberries in them. I don't have any strawberry starts. You can get them. Well, I don't want to do seeds because I probably should have planted those like a couple months ago. But I'll probably get either bare roots or plants, I think, are my other option. I thought when I was at Lowe's the other day that I saw them, but I'm not sure. So maybe I can entice hubby. It's not hard to entice him to get out of the house. Believe me, he likes going places, and I used to. I mean, I'm warming up to it more. Let's put it that way. Um, so so yeah, maybe we'll go to Lowe's and see if they have some strawberries, and I can put some strawberries in there, and then I will probably plant some lettuce and maybe some radishes. I don't know. I have some peas from let me back up a little bit. All of my seeds are 4 to 5 years old. I do not have, I think the last time I bought seeds was sometime in 2022, maybe 2022. So, okay, so I might have some 3-year-old seeds, but most of them are, say, 2020 and 2021 on them. That's when they were packaged. Now, I'm sure they don't expire. We're going to test that, though, because most of the things that I'm going to plant are from my old seeds. And I've watched a ton of YouTube videos about my seed haul from Baker Creek or my seed haul for 2025. And I'm thinking my seed haul is sitting on my dining room table right now from 4 years ago because I don't really want to spend the money on new seeds when I'm sure I would have some viable seeds. And do I look like somebody who wants to do a viability test on who knows how many different kinds of vegetables I have in there? No, I am not that person. We're just going to trial it as we go. Test. This is a test project. I am a work in progress and always will be. That's why this is called the Tracy Project. So probably some herbs and lettuce and maybe arugula or kale or something. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in these little things back here. But I think strawberries would be cool. I've never grown strawberries. So what else? I'm going to do a video on sprouts and microgreens. I might combine those because they do go hand in hand. And I get sprouts really fast within like 3 days, maybe 4. I know I was watching a video that said sprouts in 5 days, but I get them a lot faster than that. I guess it just depends on how long you want to let them grow on your counter. So that'll be coming soon. And then I will plant these. And oh, back to the peas. So I have peas that are probably 4 years old. They didn't do very well, and I don't know why. I don't know if something, I can't remember if something ate them. I got very few little peas. It was some pack that I got, and it had several different like fragrant pea varieties, and I think there was a snow pea variety in there. So I need to look at those and get those put out now. And I might have planted them too late. That's the other factor. It's January. This should be early enough to get a plant, to get a yield before it gets hot. And it gets hot early in the South. So sometimes we don't even have a spring. It goes straight from, because again, it's 60 degrees here today in January. So I don't know. We'll see. We're going to test that too, if I can get any cool weather crops planted before it gets warm. I hope that you all will join me on this journey. I appreciate everyone who has commented and subscribed thus far. I invite you to hit that subscribe button, tap the like, and throw a comment in there and let me know what you're growing this year, if you're growing, where you are in your gardening journey, or you're just watching because I'm just awesome. That's a good one. Yeah, that tripped me up because I wasn't expecting to say that. I'm a dork. I'm a bit of a nerd. I really don't know what else I was going to talk about. Oh, so the microgreens and the sprouts are coming soon. And you can grow those on your kitchen counter or on a windowsill, or I have a little shelf, a little bamboo shelf that I got from Amazon that's in front of my dining room window. So, yeah. So I'm going to show you how to do that, or how I do it. I need to share my analytics, and I haven't put a video out in over a week. I had 3 videos that I put out, and the first one has done the best. The title was something like, "Can a Gen X grandma get monetized on YouTube in 2025?" It's had about 175 ish views, which is great for my first video because it was supposedly the one that no one cares about and no one will watch. And it really was. It was kind of a mess, but I mean, you got to be real. And that's one thing that I feel like I am, is real. I mean, I'm just throwing it out here into the world and hoping that someone connects. And I've said this in a couple of my other videos, that if I can help one person, then it was worth it. And when I live streamed on Facebook, I know I've mentioned this already, I know I help people and they helped me. So I know it's worth it to have a YouTube channel. I know that I have 18 subscribers right now, and that was from 0. I started a brand new channel. I've been on YouTube for probably 15 years. I'm sure that my first channel was might have even been as early as 2009, 2010. It wasn't a channel, it was just a, login. I probably signed up on YouTube probably 15 years ago. And I never had a channel because back then YouTube was how to fix this or how to do that. It wasn't a vlog. It's not what it's evolved into today. It wasn't a vlog and lifestyle platform, really. And it was mostly like if I needed to fix something. For example, our dishwasher started making a really crazy noise yesterday. I mean, loud, like a zzz. I had hubby come in, and he had to get on the floor and open up the panel that's at the bottom. He said, it sounds like the motor. And I was like, oh, great. I think we bought this house in 2018, and I believe the people who lived here had renovated the kitchen in 2011 or 12. So it was already, I think they put the dishwasher in then. So it's okay. It's about 15 years old, I think. I'll have to go look. So it's, knock on wood, probably time for something to act crazy. I hate to say that. Please don't. I don't need any appliance expenses right now. However, so I looked it up on YouTube. That's what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, I looked it up. Back to reality. Oops, snap. All right. So I looked it up on YouTube, and sure enough, he said that it was something in the motor, and he pulled it off. He's most likely, and it did sound very similar. It's like a little mini, has a blade in there that spins around really fast, and it chops up anything that might get through the drain. Well, after a while, I guess something wears down in there, and there's some little plastic tab that little blade is now hitting that it wouldn't have hit before before it wore down. So he actually cut with like a utility knife a little snippet out of that. This is what the man on YouTube did. Cut a little snippet of that tab that's supposed to be some kind of, I think, protective tab to keep that blade from spinning. I don't know exactly what it is. But anyway, he just cut a little snip of plastic off and fixed it and put it back on. Now, I mean, it's kind of a temporary fix, I'm sure. However, it probably will extend the life of the dishwasher. So I guess that will be a weekend project. Maybe I'll record some of that. I'm sure my husband would love for me to record him down on the floor trying to fix the dishwasher. So, that's life. So I have rambled on incessantly for a little while now. So until my next video, peace out, Tracy out. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one.